My dad growing up was just this fun-loving. My dad's a big guy. He's 6'4", 230. So he's this big guy who can be a little intimidating to other people, but he just has the softest heart.
Dad was like a heart on legs. He was a very sweet man, very godly man, very loving, very kind, very patient.
I got great memories of Dad. Great memories growing up. Family times, family night, bike rides, family projects. One summer we took the summer to dig a pond by hand.
Dad loves food. He loves sports, especially the Niners. Hardcore San Francisco. 49er fan going back to the Kezar Stadium days.
My dad growing up, well, first of all, my dad's like huge. He's like 6'3", 350-something pounds. Yeah, lineman, football player. He was my hero growing up. I thought he was like from another planet or something. He was so huge.
I was not raised by my dad. My mom and dad got divorced. I can't remember how old I was. But in the summers, I would spend about 3 weeks with Dad, the horses, his little ranch. And what stands out in my mind, this vivid picture of him, is how elegant he looked on a horse, with that crisp white Van Heusen shirt and his pressed Wranglers and his boots and that Stetson straw hat. He looked like $1 million, and it was like poetry watching him ride. And that's a picture in my mind I cherish.
He really intentionalized making family a priority. He didn't just, say it was a good idea. Every Monday night was family night. We would do games, we would do activities.
The reason I am who I am today is because my father, he had strict rules for us in the house as girls. He taught us how to do our taxes, so we knew to be responsible with our money.
He was definitely tough love, but he always had the right spirit. He always had the right intention.
He just was very understanding, very even-keeled, didn't have a temper.
I feel like I'm gonna be a good mom because of my dad. My dad was just a great parent. He gave us tough love when we needed it, but also showed us love and support even in times maybe he didn't agree with what we were doing.
He loved on me so much that I understood what a father is supposed to be to a child, what a father is supposed to be to a daughter.
He was there in the hard times. He always told us to persevere. And so that's kind of just stuck with me.
And my dad's the type of guy, he really instilled in us to help those in need. My dad's the type of guy, he's never had a lot, he's not a wealthy man, but he would be the first person to give his shirt off his back to somebody else.
Dad looked at life as a gift, and so do I. And I want to be like him when I grow up. He's a great dad, and he was always grateful for everything that God gave him.